Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hey love, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. You know, I love you. Mara here. I'm an international student who is currently living and schooling in Canada. I love to make lifestyle content, immigration tips, self-improvement, and every other thing in between. So make sure to go through my content. I'm very sure you're going to find something that is going to be useful to you. So in today's video, I decided to do a tour of an apartment for you guys. And what's it doing? Because I know that when people want to move to Canada, one of the first things that they are worried about is accommodation, right? So I want to show you guys this apartment and maybe give you guys like what I think is the estimate for apartments in Canada. So we have apartments, we have houses, we have condos, so it just depends on you. This is an apartment, it's a 2-bedroom apartment, and I can't wait for you guys to see it and see the things that it has, and maybe I'll give you guys an estimate of how much this place is going for, so you just kind of like shapes your mind and prepares you for rent paying in Canada. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. From my experience living in Canada in the last couple of months, a typical or good looking apartment, 2-bedroom apartment in Canada would cost you between $900 to $1,800. You guys, I want you to understand that this figure that I've just given you guys depends on the city, depends on the province, depends on where you are, okay? Because I know that in the province where I live, Saskatchewan, you can get 2-bedroom apartment for as low as $1,000 to $1,500. Or like maybe provinces like Ontario, that same apartment you might be getting it for $1,700. So there's really no, this is just like a cap of what you might see if you're looking for a 2-bedroom apartment. And also for a 1-bedroom apartment, you might get that for, let's say, between $800 to $1,500. And this also applies with what I had said earlier. It depends on where you are and the properties and stuff that comes with the apartment. But typically in Canada, most apartments would come with a microwave, like this one has a microwave and a fridge, right? So that is what most apartments would have. If the apartment is coming with washing machine, couch, or like fully furnished, of course you won't expect the amount to be the same. So some of those things are the things that can impact the cost of an apartment here. For houses, same applies. We have houses that are like maybe 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom, okay? And if it's a 3-bedroom apartment, you should be spending around the same figure that I already explained for apartment. The difference between apartments and the houses, like apartments is like you have different apartments in a building, right? And there are so many people living in there, and sometimes they have property managers that take care of these properties, like cleaning the common areas of the apartment and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not really the duty of the occupant to do that. It's actually meant for the property managers. But when you live in a house, almost possible that clearing the snow and doing every other work that has to do with that house would be yours. So that's part of the reason why some people would prefer to stay in an apartment. For some reason, some people would prefer also to stay in a house, in a townhouse, I mean, like, so it all depends on you and what you can afford and the situation that really applies to you. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour of this 2-bedroom apartment. Is in this very beautiful neighborhood, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Do well to like this video if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hey darling, please make sure that you're subscribed. Check and make sure you are, okay? And like this video because it's going to make me know that you guys enjoy videos like this, and I'll keep making them, okay? So when we walk into the apartment, this is what it looks like. So let's start from this space. This is the kitchen area. Like I said, this apartment came with a fridge, okay? So you probably don't need a fridge, but if you want an extra fridge, you can definitely buy one, okay? And I love this space. I love this place. It has a microwave, okay? It has a microwave all to you. It has, this whole area is a range area, and it's so pretty, and it has lots of cabinets that you can use. Okay, here too we have, this apartment came with a dishwasher, so you can absolutely make use of this dishwasher. and I love this island. The island is attached to the sink, which makes so much sense. I love it. So directly opposite the kitchen area, we have the living room. It's very cute. It's very cute. You guys, I feel like I should be in this house. And it has this pendant light that is so super cute, you guys. Can you guys see? Oh. This is the living room area. This is a 2-bedroom apartment, like I already said. Let's see the first room. It has like a wardrobe attached to it, of course. Yep, it's really nice. It's very bright. It's giving. So let's go to the next room. Yeah, before we get to the next room, here we have the washing machine for this apartment. Like I already explained earlier, some apartments we have a common space where people go to wash and pay. But honestly, my own apartment is like that, and I hate it for that, because you pay $2 to wash, $2 to dry, which doesn't make any sense. But if you have an apartment that has a washing machine attached to it, that is just the best. You can wash 100 times in a day and you're not paying. Like, it's just very convenient. And that would also mean that the apartment is going to be more expensive. You get it? You want good life, more money. Okay, so this is the next room. Pretty much the same thing that we have in the other room. Okay, there is really no difference in size. However, sometimes some 2-bedroom apartments, one of the rooms will be bigger, like it will be considered a master's bedroom, right? In that case, sometimes if you're living in a shared apartment, the person living in a bigger room might be paying more. But in this case, it's different because the 2 bedrooms are of the same size, so equal share. So let's go. Yep. This is the washroom. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, maybe I'll show that. Don't worry. This is the washroom, okay, guys. This apartment, nobody lives here, so that is why the mirrors are this way. So, but it's gonna be clean for the next person that is moving in. It's an empty apartment and it's so cute. The shower tub is really big, and I love it. Honestly, it's so big. So the people living in this apartment will be sharing this washroom. Can you guys see a cute tall person? And of course, I have to admire myself. Okay. Last but not the least, guys, we have a coat room here. Okay, so most apartments, where is the light? Okay, I think the light's in here. So this is a coat room, and I love that this coat room is so big. You can literally use this as a spare wardrobe, because how is it this long? It's really, really long, so it has more room to contain more stuff. And yeah, that is it for this apartment, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this gives you an insight of what apartments kind of looks like in Canada and the cost, if I would say. Alright, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Before you sign out, make sure you share, like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.